Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Namaste and welcome to this episode of the Thursday Thoughts. Yes, today we are going to discuss about Ganesh Chaturthi and festivities, more importantly in Hyderabad. Yes, on 7th of September 2024, we celebrated it in our home. Welcome to our home and the Ganesh Chaturthi at our puja room. Yes, we, as everybody else is purchasing or trying to uh, advocate for the earthen idol, we also went for a purely earthen idol of Sri Ganesha. And that day morning, we performed the puja, me and my wife. So it was decorated by me, whereas the food was prepared by my wife, obviously. And the food. Basically, Ganesh Chaturthi belongs to nature. We worship nature. The flowers, the fruits are worshipped in the Palakolu. And there is the Ganesha we prepare with vermilion. We prepare with the turmeric powder with the bottu or the sindoor. And these are the undralu which are very favorite of Lord Ganesha. Added to that, these are buttalu, katakki buttalu, what it is called, and they are also made from the containers are made from the leaves. This is of course payasam, not to miss out on this particular day, and the panchamrutam. Panchamrutam was my both daughters' favorite. So we performed the puja, and through a book that we have received long ago, and we have to listen to a story. Then we move to the temple. In the temple, the all the idols were very colorfully decorated with flowers, and we had darshan of the temple idols first. Then, of course, we settled down for the Navaratris, the Ganpatti Navaratris being celebrated at the temple complex in our colony. And it was indeed a festive occasion. Every evening we used to have a lot of programs, people participating from in and around the locality. We had devotional song concert by the musicians, vocalists around the area, and of course that is the idol, Ganesh idol, in the temple complex, and it was being worshipped all the 9 days. And the dance programs, the Kuchipudi dance, the Bharatanatyam dance, in group dance, people, the participants from in and around the locality participated very jestfully, and it was indeed a fantastic occasion to meet, sit together, and listen to the beautiful devotional music as well as the dance recitals by the participants. It went on every evening, and with a lot of prasadam. We used to be having full, almost like full meals through the prasadam itself. We used to come back home and prepare hardly anything for dinner because the dinner was almost done at the temple itself. The performances were much above the expectation of people participating in a lot of enthusiasm. So we had a great time in the temple complex, and within no time, we found that we are running through the Navaratris. We used to go every day evening to this temple and enjoy the programs being conducted by the local authorities. And even we had the Pauranika Natakam, and suddenly the day was for immersion, and Ganpati Boppa Moriya was ready on the tractor driven trolley, and the local authorities had arranged the Kolatam dance through the ladies, the young ladies dancing jestfully again. to bid goodbye. Ganpati Bappa Moriya, Agle Barastu Jaldiya means may the next year till Ganpati Bappa returns, let it be very fast, let it be with happiness, success, because he is the Vigna Vinayaka, Vigna Vinashaka as well. Vigna is hurdles, he removes the hurdles of everybody's lives. And that is why he is the most popular uh, god among the children also. And then we went out of the colony to have a look. It was a long-standing to-do list. It was the BJP office in Kukatpalli. They organized a very big idol of Ganesha. We went in metro and had a darshan of Kukatpalli BJP office Ganpati idol. There that day, the school children were singing devotional songs. It was a excellent idol, and every time we used to cross across, we never had a darshan. This occasion, we had the opportunity to have his darshan at the BJP office. Then there are many pandals were erected and the puja was going on, Ganpati Puja. Then, of course, we thought of visiting the Pedda Ganesha. You can see these photographs since my daughter's childhood in the 90s, almost 30 years ago. But that day evening, when we went in again in metro, it was huge, huge gathering, heavy rush, and the 70 feet Peretabad standing Ganesha idol, the tallest this year, the 70 feet tall Hyderabad uh, Ganesha idol. We had a darshan, but it was heavy rush. I think a lot of arrangements, the queue arrangements, and the crowd management left a lot to be desired. Then, of course, what we did not plan happened, and we went to the mm, Hussain Sagar, the tank bund to see the Ganesh immersion. As you all know, Hussain Sagar is the tank bund is the venue for Ganesh immersion, and the Tuesday was a holiday. The Monday also was a holiday, and we went there just before sunset, as the sun was setting on the waters of Hussain Sagar. We found broad light was there, daylight almost, evening light or twilight was there. We had the walk across the Hussain Sagar. We took some photographs of the statues, among which are the one of Sri Sri, and he happens to be my distant uncle. Yeah, his surname and my family name, Udipedi, they match. And as it was turning darker, we were just not able to see many Ganesha idols for immersion. The lifts were all waiting. We were just having a stroll across the Hussain Sagar. Then, of course, as the light become darker, the night fell, and people started coming, pouring in from all directions with all big and small Ganesha Vigrahas, plenty, uncountable number of uh, people carrying overhead, and there was heavy crowd, but absolutely it was an electric atmosphere, so beautiful, so divine, and the Ganesha idols gracefully were descending onto the Hussain Sagar waters. You can see those cranes descending the big Vinayaka or Ganesha idols. And it was, of course, the day of full moon. The god also switched on the light through moon. It was a full moon evening, and it was an excellent atmosphere. You can see those photographs with full moon, and a lot of big idols and a lot of cranes were being organized. And to tell you from the records, GHMC has organized 468 cranes for this Ganesh immersion all over Hyderabad and Secunderabad, the twin cities. Lokmanya Tilak, when he started this festivities of Ganesh Puja, He wouldn't have imagined that uh, the number of idols worshipped and to be immersed in Hyderabad will cross 1 lakh. Yes, indeed, it was more than 1 lakh. This Ganesh Puja, and as it was turning dark, you can see plenty of big Vinayaka idols, even small ones overhead, people carrying them, and you can see the atmosphere of such a simple, and people were at ease with themselves. They were enjoying whichever way they wanted to enjoy. The number of cranes were heard 15 on the Hussain Sagar, and there was absolutely no hanky panky, no rushing. People were doing it very casually, as a matter of fact, and of course with a lot of devotion. And it was around 8 p.m. We thought it's becoming late. I don't know, it might have become more rush after 8 p.m. because I'm told it went on up to Wednesday morning, the immersions, but we took the return metro from Paradise metro station back home, where it was one of the best uh, Vinayak Chavitis we had, Vinayak Pujas we had in Hyderabad. If you are in and around Hyderabad, make it a point to visit Hussain Sagar.